Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tracetainment, and I hope that your day or night, whatever time you're watching this video, is going great. Thanks so much for tuning in with me. It's a pleasure to have you here. And if perhaps you're new to the channel, do not forget to click the subscribe button so you don't miss none of the videos that I post. In today's video, there's been a lot of questions being asked as to what's to be expected as soon as President-elect Donald Trump's right back in the White House, what changes are to be expected, what is he gonna do, how is he gonna do it, how much time, and there's just been a lot of questions being asked. Well, I gotta say that Rep. Jim Jordan just made a massive announcement explaining the changes that are to be expected, and I gotta say this is what the people wanted since November. I mean, look at what happened in November. There was an overwhelming mandate for change, and it's because the people have had enough of what's been going on these last few years. Check this video out.
So give us a sense, for those not in Washington, D.C., how this feels compared to 2017.
Everyone's behind the president. I mean, every Republican. And that wasn't the case 8 years ago. You knew the bureaucracy was against him 8 years ago. You knew the Democrats and the mainstream press, but there were Republicans that weren't for him. Now all Republicans are for him, and you can feel the optimism. I walk through airports now, and you'll see someone walking the other way, and they'll look at, they give you a thumbs up, little twinkle in the eye. You can just sense it everywhere. They're so glad President Trump, his leadership, his projecting strength from the Oval Office is going to be back in the White House.
So only 20 are boycotting Democrats, and this time last time it was over 100. You have major organizations giving millions of dollars. You're up to $150 million raised. I don't know what you're going to do with $150 million for the inaugural. What are the first three things you expect to happen? You can tell the American people.
Well, I think President Trump's going to do executive orders on day one to build the wall, executive orders to go back to remain in Mexico, executive orders that'll focus on no releasing migrants who come to the border. You'll actually
listen. President-elect Donald Trump is not playing around. He understands why there is a huge mandate for change because he's been seeing what the people's been dealing with. I mean, he doesn't want things that happened his first term to happen this time around. He resonated so well with the people because he understands where they're coming from. He see the things that people wanted to change, you know, like things happening to innocent people that shouldn't be happening, you know, inflation, the economy, you know, people feel it when they go to the grocery store, they feel it when they get their paycheck. And they are tired of it. They want things to be affordable again, able to save money in their pockets, able to spend time with their family, able to afford a roof over their head. The people have had enough of it.
Paying them executive orders on energy production, regulatory reform to get our economy moving. Those things we promised the American people. And then, of course, the other thing he's doing that I think is so powerful, and all his nominees have done so well in their confirmation hearings, is he is now selecting people for these key cabinet positions, all cabinet positions, who reflect the attitude that the American people voted for on November 5th. On November 5th, the American people said, we want agencies serving we the people, not being weaponized against the taxpayer, not being weaponized against the American people. That's exactly the attitude with whether it's Pete Hegseth, Kash Patel, Pam Bondi, Todd Blanche, you name it. Those are good people. So I sense that is a big difference as well, this administration.
And I've said it numerous times. President-elect Donald Trump is putting the right people in the right positions to make sure that things get taken care of the right way. The people have had enough of it. It's time that we get things taken care of. The people don't want things to continue how they've been going. Enough is enough. I mean, look at what happened in November. Many places that they thought were going to be blue ended up being red. And that's because the people have had enough. There were people switching parties. There were people that haven't voted before that voted because they understood what was at stake. They did not want to continue with it whatsoever. Now look, tomorrow's a very important day. Let me know what you guys think about today's video down in the comment section. That'll be a wrap for today's video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care.